everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday, January 12th. Now, we do have one meeting to tell you about today, and that is the United Board meeting, which will follow our morning broadcast of This Day, somewhere around 9:30, so you can check that out. Now, of course, that will be live, but you can also follow along at lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. Now, on our show today, we say goodbye to somebody who we just adore, Kristen Orr, who is with the Towers. She is being replaced by Lisa Armstrong, so we're being introduced to her. Lovely lady, but we certainly will miss Kristen. And then I am going to have our resolutions part 2 of resolutions that you can keep. And so we'll make it nice and easy, one step at a time. All right, let's go ahead and give you our resources for COVID-19. We have covid19.ca.gov, which is the governor's plans, occovid19.ochealthinfo.com, which is the vaccine phase information, and then 211OC, which we've heard a lot about through Supervisor Lisa Bartlett. So I wanted to give you that because that is where you can find out about your stimulus check. So 211oc.org. Now now if you have our website, you can always go to lagunawoodsvillagealerts.com and you can check things out there, and you can email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. Now let's take a look at our weather. We are looking at lovely weather through the week and through the weekend. It is looking quite nice. Today we're looking at a high of 69.48, partly sunny skies. Wednesday 72.51, and then by Thursday we start our warm-up, 81.55. Friday 82.57, and then by the weekend sunshine, 81.56. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:56, and our sunset will be at 5:03. Thank you, Lori, for sending in this beautiful photo of some wild patterned clouds. So we appreciate you sending that in. And we have received some great photos, so we'll be showing those over the course of the next few days. But if you have something you'd like to share, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, stay tuned, and we're going to have the Towers coming up.
We consider hearing to be an essential part of your life. During this time of quarantine and isolation, you need to be hearing the best you can to understand how to stay safe and to hear your friends and family. Advanced Ear Care is offering service to everyone that needs help with their hearing aids, no matter where it was you purchased. If it's not working properly, please call for a free troubleshooting appointment. We even have hands-free, no-contact curbside service. There's no charge for this service. Advanced Ear Care is here to keep you hearing during these critical days.
To help stop the coronavirus, the CDC recommends to avoid contact with people who are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Stay home when you are sick, except to get medical care. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. For more information, contact the CDC. A message from Village Management Services.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hi, I'm Vince Ferragamo. I spent some of my best years as an NFL quarterback, but today I've got a new team, and we're helping seniors who spent their best years fighting for our country, defending our freedom, and informing the nation. Our hometown heroes need help. AgeWell Senior Services is their lifeline. Nonprofit AgeWell can do all of this because you care enough to give. Please join me in supporting AgeWell. Donate today.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Kristen Orr and Lisa Armstrong, who are here on behalf of the Towers. Well, Kristen, nice to see you. It's been a while, and Lisa, very nice to meet you. Welcome.
Thank you. It's really nice to see you also, Lisa.
Now, Kristen, the last time we talked, which has been a few months, you were responsible for the towers. But now I understand that you have moved on to a different position, and now Lisa Armstrong is going to be taking over. But before we get to Lisa, tell me a little bit about towards the end of, you know, your reign, if you will, at the towers, and kind of what were some of the things that you guys were dealing with?
Yeah, well, thank you. And I mean, the towers is in amazing hands with Lisa, and I'm excited for her to get to intro a little bit more about herself here in a second. And I couldn't be happier with who the board has selected to take that leadership role at the towers. So we were just finishing budget season, and we, solidified what we're going to be doing with our reserves items this year. We are in the thick of a COVID scare, every other month or so. So actually during my last week, we had one of those pop up. But at this point, as we've kind of grown and talked, and even if probably we look back on these interviews, we'd see that like we've all progressed in how we respond to COVID and what we know. The staff they know what they're doing, and they're able to jump into action, and putting a plan in place takes 2 hours where it used to take maybe 24. And so the residents of the towers are in really good hands, and it was fun to kind of observe that charge being led by Lisa and by the rest of the staff on my way out.
Okay. Now, did Lisa kind of shadow you for a while?
Yeah, we overlapped for a good long time. So, it's kind of hard to know in those situations how long you're going to need. And with a place like the towers, there's so many different things to get to know. There's an enormous staff that you have to figure out who's who and who does what. And then 320 usually residents who all want to have a piece of the GM and know who they are and what they're about. And so Lisa really had an opportunity, I think, to dig in with the people and then with the operation, and then said, all right, I'm good, you can go along. And so I then moved myself over here to Irvine, another 7 minutes from the towers. And I work over here in our Orange County office for PMP as the Director of Community Management. So luckily for me, I still get to have a little bit of involvement at the towers by, kind of just checking in with Lisa and overseeing the different things that are going on there, as well as other properties that we manage in Orange County. All
right. Well, excellent. Well, maybe we'll still see you around.
Definitely.
I'm sure the residents will want to see you because
you won't get rid of me. I love it there. I might move back in.
That's too much. Now, Lisa, let's talk to you about sort of your background. What brings you to the towers, and how did you get here?
Okay, well, I am an Orange County native, so I grew up here and went to high school and college here, and then moved to Washington State 20 years ago, where I raised a family. And so when my last child flew the nest, I decided it was a good idea to come back home. So my folks are here locally, so are my siblings and my oldest daughter. So started researching. I came from a large-scale community association there in Washington. It's been enjoy the people, the residents, and just helping create something that is very special and exactly what they want. And the reasons that they moved here can be really apparent. So anyway, I was so fortunate to get to meet Kristen, and we kind of jumped the interview process a little earlier than I think that we were all ready for, just because it was kind of an exciting time for Kristen to with a new opportunity, and it was just great timing for all of us. Mm-hmm. But I am thrilled to be at the towers. I couldn't ask for a better location. The people are wonderful. The staff is amazing. And it's such a treasure to watch such a thriving community. They are so excited and so passionate about their home. And it's only been a short amount of time, but it's been such a joy to be a part of it.
Well, when we were talking to Kristen over the years actually, you know, she always has a good, you know, smile on her face, which tells me exactly what you're saying, is that the community does care, the residents do care, and they're always, you know, very supportive of the activities that are going on there, and they participate, thank goodness, because I'm assuming you could have some places where you put all this stuff on and nobody wants to do anything. But at least this way, there are people who want to do some things. So excellent. Well, good. Well, other than welcome to you, what are some of the things that you're looking forward to?
Oh boy, putting more activities on our calendar, I think, is what we're all looking forward to. But I know everyone's doing the best job that they can, trying to keep safe while still maintaining some sort of activities. We still have our exercise classes out on the patio, weather permitting. Mm-hmm. You know, we still have a library. Obviously, we beyond discourage folks from gathering, but the library, of course, could still be used. And the one thing that I love so much about the towers is that when folks move in here, they're able to find friends and activities without having to go anywhere. Mm-hmm. So even they don't have to get in the car and drive, or they don't have to navigate a public transportation system. They have an automatic built-in group of friends and things to do. Mm-hmm. And I think in the coming year, besides, of course, trying to get the COVID vaccine here, there's a lot of new exciting things happening. The renovation that was referred to earlier is just begun, gotten underway. So that is it's going to be an entire new facelift for the first floor. And people are getting very excited about it. And one thing, of course, we would love to have happen is right now, our food service, of course, is delivery only. And we look forward to phasing that into a pickup system, and then hopefully a dine-in service by further into the year.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? I mean, unfortunately, at this time, we still don't have any orders from the governor to move into something like that. But nonetheless, at least you're ready to go. So the minute he goes, we're ready to go, then you guys are on it, and you can take care of that.
We will be ready.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk a little bit about the upgrades that you had mentioned. Let's go to Kristen. Tell me, what were some of the things that were in the plans last year that are now going to happen this year?
Yeah, well, nothing, it all was planned to occur in 2021, which part of me is so sad I don't get to be there to enjoy this new, what is going to be gorgeous, beautiful first floor that Lisa's talking about. Now the board decided that it is time that, like Lisa referred to it, the first floor gets a nice facelift. So you're gonna see fresh spaces, some transformed spaces, so that are like, a room that maybe existed before as a sitting room is gonna have a whole new purpose. You're also gonna see decor that is light and bright, and kind of, gives that outdoor, indoor, sunshine, green plants type of energy within the common spaces. As you know, you've been in the towers before. We do have challenges, and that some of the ceilings are high, and most of the common area walls are made of like the slump stone, and that it's hard to warm that up. And so I think the goal is to kind of warm up those spaces and have them feel light and bright. And I'm sure there's been progress made since I have left, and maybe we have some new functions identified in certain rooms. Lisa, is that
No,
right?
we're just getting going. Now they're in the middle of removing the popcorn ceilings and mitigating that. So there's a lot of behind the scenes things going on before we can get started with some of the more fun cosmetic things.
So what do you have to do to be able to enter that area? Is it blocked off, or can you have to go to a different entrance?
You just have to go to a different entrance.
Okay.
And they're designated.
Okay. And you did say it is blocked off, so they can't get, I bet you get a lot of looky-loos. I bet they're like, well, what's going on behind there?
Sure, people are very excited.
Oh, good. So they already know what's happening.
Oh, it's hard to miss.
Well, I wondered if you sent out a notification going, oh, just an FYI, so they've known this has been coming.
We did, yes. And just as a reminder, because from what I understood, because it started Monday, first Monday of the year.
Okay.
Nice. Yes, and so we put out, just as a reminder, because I know we've been talking about it for quite a while now. So a memo went out on Mondays to reminding people, okay, folks, it's happening.
Oh, good. Oh, that's great.
Don't poke the plastic. Please don't try to look in.
You know they're going to be in there. It just happens to be.
I want to look.
I know. We all want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, normally the reserve projects are pipes and maintenance equipment and maybe some items in the kitchen. Nothing, I mean, significant cost, but nothing too exciting to the average person, right?
Right.
So this one, I think, does have a lot of community interest in that. Yes. They're all going to get to really experience it.
Oh, that's awesome. I think that's great. Well, I'm so glad that you guys are able to, you know, move things forward. And Kristen, we will miss your smiling face. You were always a joy to interview. So thank you so much. And Lisa, I don't know if Kristen told you, but you will be doing this regularly.
It's fine with me. I'll just make sure my lights just went off because I wasn't moving enough. So I'll make sure I don't let that happen.
No. Oh, well, I can see you just fine. But nonetheless, you know, when we'll just do the Zooms until we can be in person again. But anyway, welcome. Nice to meet you. And Kristen, pop in every once in a while.
You got it. I definitely will. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. And we'll be right back after this.
This is Dr. Trin from Irvine Clinical Research. I hope that during this pandemic that you're doing well and keeping safe. During these times, I want to let you know that we're still offering memory testing at no cost through Healthy Brain consultations. If you or your loved ones have concerns with memory loss, you don't need to leave your home to chat with me. We're offering these consultations online. Call us at 753-1663 to schedule your Healthy Brain consultation video chat. Thank you so much and take care.
Resolutions that we think you might be able to keep for 2021. So let's just jump right in. So the first one is try to keep a plant alive. So if you're anything like me, I find this to be quite difficult to do, unless of course it's a succulent, which usually is quite easy to do. But nonetheless, having a plant around can help release stress and anxiety. So start with a small one and then work your way up to a larger plant, but something to try. The next one is to print and hang some pictures. So all of those hundreds and hundreds of pictures that you have in your phone, don't get too overwhelmed. Just choose maybe one or two of your favorites. And you go to obviously your photo roll on your phone. And then there's a really great website that I found that can help guide you on how to do it. There's a lot of different ways. So you go to iPhonePhotographySchool.com, and it's just a great wealth of information to help you do that. The next item is, and this one is in the last resolutions, but I thought that was really important, is to drink more water. Now, we had mentioned 8 glasses a day, which, you know, I look at that and go, oh my gosh, I can never drink 8 glasses of water a day. So just start by replacing at least 1 or 2 drinks a day. So if you have a soda in the middle of the day, maybe switch that out to water. Now, this product is called sparkling ice. Now, of course, I'm not endorsing it, but I'm just telling you that it's delicious. If you would like to add it to your water, it just helps get you over that hump of needing a carbonated beverage that has tons of sugar. So I love it. There's about, I don't know, 20 different flavors. You can get it at pretty much any store, but no calories. So you might want to check that out for your water intake. Okay, meditate for 1 minute. Now, 1 minute isn't a lot of time to meditate, but if you do it in the morning, like first when you wake up, you just sit in your bed and you close your eyes and you tell the universe 3 things that you need or want. Now, of course, it's all positive things, so hopefully throw it out to the universe, it'll come right back to you. But for the remainder of that 1 minute, because just saying 3 things is gonna be quick, you smile and you keep your eyes closed for that 1 minute, and hopefully it'll set the rest of your day so you'll be a nice, happy day. Stand for 1 hour each day. Now, I'm not saying stand for 1 hour at one time, but 10 minutes of each hour. Most of us are sitting at a desk or we're sitting on a couch. just watching TV or whatever you're doing, watching your computer. So the best thing to do is to get up at least 10 minutes of each day and stretch or walk around. Go to the dentist. Now, all of us have been scared out of our minds to go to the doctor or the dentist, but you know what? They have done so much preparation now to make everything super sterile that you don't have to usually worry about it. So, as we have found out from 7-Day Dental, they are always really good about getting everything done. Just do one visit, and that way they are prepared and you will feel much better and your teeth will feel lovely. Take some safe trips. Now, the U.S. Travel Association has a campaign that's called Let's Go There. And you can find out more about that by going letsgothere.travel, and that'll help plan your next trip. Now, lastly, I leave you with Make Your Bed. Now, the Admiral, U.S. Navy Admiral William H. McRaven, gave a speech, and there's about a 6-minute speech on YouTube that you can watch where he talks about making your bed and how just making your bed for that one thing in the morning helps set the rest of the day. And if you accomplish nothing else during the day, at least you have accomplished one thing, and that's make your bed. All right, we're going to take a break and we'll come back with more community information. Stay tuned.
Why do I love being a doctor at Kaiser Permanente?
My only job is to take great care of my patients. I'm empowered to do what's right for you.
Our digital records mean your medical history is in one place, so I can give you great care.
Your primary care doctor, your specialists. It's great. We all work together as one team.
Our integrated approach to healthcare helps my patients live longer, healthier lives.
I don't just practice here, I'm a patient too. I wouldn't trust my family's healthcare to anyone else.
Hi, I'm Robert with Laguna Premier. As we all face the disruptions of the COVID-19 pandemic, our first priority is the health of our clients, employees, and community.
Hi, I'm Claire. We are adapting, working together like never before. I'm confident we will provide the same high level of service our clients have come to expect.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. Many people are still selling and buying homes in Laguna Woods. As a leading real estate firm in Laguna Woods, we are open and here for you.
COVID-19 has us all practicing social distancing, but in times like this, it's just as necessary to remember the importance of maintaining good dental health. Good dental health can help improve your body's immune system to fight deadly diseases, from respiratory infections to heart disease and diabetes. Our general dentists and specialists are committed to helping you stay healthy. Located right next to Laguna Woods with a bus stop right in front, we are open to see you for emergency cases. Call today for an appointment, 949-830-0074.
A cost-free walk-up COVID-19 testing center, and they're doing this every Wednesday and Saturday at Laguna Woods City Hall, and that is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now, they do require appointments and, of course, face masks, so you will want to call 800-446-8888 to make an appointment, or you could send an email to inquiries@360clinic.md for more information. Now, the Theater Guild is having a Zoom. It is going to be Johnny Fletcher, and he's performed in musicals, on local stages, and they are going to have a fun interview with him. They're going to have show clips, and also there will be a Q&A. Now, if you would like to participate with this, you need to contact Wendy Shade. Send her an email at theaterguildlw@outlook.com. Now, if you have to get someplace and you're finding that the local bus may not be working quite the way you like it, you can participate with the Senior Mobility Program with the City of Laguna Woods. You must be at least 60 years of age. You have to have completed an application and a liability waiver online. The $10 enrollment fee has been waived, and you can get a general travel voucher, you can do a non-emergency medical transport, or you can get a ride to the Irvine station. Now, for more information, you need to contact Resident Services at 949-597-4600 or email them at residentservices@vmsinc.org. Now, one other thing, the Concerned Citizens is presenting Montana's Indigenous People. So they're going to do an understanding of that, and that'll be on January 20th and 27th. That'll be Wednesday at 1 p.m. on Village TV right here. And you can catch that, and it should be very interesting to find out more about the Montana tribes. And one last thing here is the drive-through food bank at St. Nicholas Catholic Church. That'll be Wednesday, January 20th from 9 to 10:30. And if you want more information about that, you can call them at 609-8574. Let's take a look at our weather one last time. It is looking quite lovely, as I mentioned earlier. Temperatures are in the 60s, 70s, and 80s by the weekend. So we are looking at a really nice weekend. So by Friday, we're looking at 82.57 and Saturday, 81.56. Have a great day in the Village, and don't forget, right after our morning broadcast, we have the United Board meeting, so stay tuned for that. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
By staying home, the community of Orange County has made a difference. But doing so shouldn't mean putting your own health at risk. Hogue wants you to know that safe, quality care is available. Don't ignore or delay the medical attention you need. From routine checkups to revolutionary treatments, Hogue is here for you, just as we have been for almost 70 years. Like no other time before, your healthcare choices matter. Get the care you need from the name you trust.
Improving your hearing is the most effective way to prevent cognitive decline. Research shows your brain cannot remember what it doesn't hear. Hi, I'm Ann Mundell-Noel, audiologist and owner of Amazing Hearing. Hearing loss makes understanding harder when others are wearing masks while doing Zoom calls, FaceTime, and watching TV. It's time to enjoy conversations again. Call Amazing Hearing to schedule your hearing appointment. We are the experts and we accept some insurances.
Hi, I'm John Bowser-Bauman. You probably know me best as Bowser from Sha-Na-Na, but I'm also president of Social Security Works PAC. And you know, when I'm in Laguna Woods, I always watch Village Television. Grease for peace.
Silver
and gold. Consider it sold.
The Jewelry Box of Lake Forest will buy your gold, diamonds, fine watches, coins, and sterling serviceware, regardless of condition. With metals at an all-time high, now is the time to sell. Visit us in person or shop online from the comfort of home.
Silver and gold. Consider it sold.
At the Jewelry Box, it's about trust.
In a time of need, it's more important than ever to have caring professionals around you that exemplify kindness, compassion, and empathy. Alethea Home Care is a non-medical, family-owned company aiming to improve and maintain the quality of life for our clients and their families. We work hard to ensure your loved ones are safe and comfortable in a warm and familiar environment. Located right here in Laguna Woods, our services include companionship, light housekeeping, respite care, hospice support, transportation, and so much more. Spoil your loved ones with quality care and call today.